All right, so welcome everyone to Flexibility and Mobility. So in this class, we're going to be pretty much stretching, moving most of our joints, our muscles throughout our body. So yeah, so this class should be pretty relaxing, nothing too intense. If you feel like your joints are a bit tight or you just have trouble moving your hips sometimes or you cramp up, this is what this class is gonna focus on. It's on working with those muscle groups. So nothing too intense. If you're looking for a more intense class, like exercise, sweat a little bit more, then I do have a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday class for that. Okay, so otherwise, we'll get started. So what we're gonna start off with is we'll be in a chair. So I'm sitting down. So for this class, actually the equipment that you need is just a chair and a yoga mat. So, or if you're at home, you could just benefit from like a light towel or something you could just lay down on the floor. But we do want something a little bit comfortable. Okay. So good morning, Kathleen. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna work from our face all the way down to our toes. We're gonna work on our back as well. Like I said, every muscle group on our body. And then also, if you guys have any requests, if you guys feel a little bit tighter on your shoulders or your hips, just, you could speak up, unmute yourself, and let me know, or you could go ahead and just go on the chat and yeah, just let me know through there as well. But otherwise, we'll do full body. Okay. And some of these movements, of course, if they're brand new, if they cause pain, if they just don't make you feel right, just let me know so you can find an alternative movement. But otherwise, I think most of these should be okay. It's on the workout days that some movements might be a little bit different. So all right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our face. So the one that we're gonna do first is our jaw stretch. So we're gonna go ahead, open up our mouth as wide as we can. Keep that mouth open while looking up. Once you've looked up, that's when I want you to close your jaw. So bring your chin towards your nose. You should feel a big stretch going on your neck. So we're gonna repeat that 10 to 12 times. Okay, so open wide, and then bring that chin towards your nose. Okay. Okay, so you want to make sure that you open your mouth first as wide as you can, then you look up, and then you close your jaw. I haven't done this stretch in a while, so it's feeling really tight. Very good. So yeah, so give me about 10 to 12 of those. All right. So once you've done that, we're gonna move on to another facial stretch. So for this one, I'm just gonna have you palpate. So palpate's just a fancy word to lightly massage your skin. So we're just gonna palpate from our earlobes down to um, side of our cheeks towards our lips. Just gently promoting some blood flow in that area. And I just noticed I'm completely wearing blue, nothing but blue. I knew I was wearing blue shorts and then just now I'm like, oh, I look like a blueberry. Hi, Debbie, good morning. All right, so now we're gonna go from the end of our eyes down to the side of our mouth. Okay, so just drawing lines straight down, lightly. All right, very good. All right, now we're gonna just puff up our cheeks with air. So fill your cheeks up with air. And then we're just gonna switch air side to side. Okay, so you might feel your cheeks get a little bit sore after doing these for a bit. So again, just puff up your cheeks Then we'll go side to side. So you go side to side. Once you've done that several times, let's go up and down. So right above our lips and then underneath as well. Just relax your breath. You could repeat, but again, we're just working on stretching out, the skin, the muscles within our mouth or around our mouth. All right. So next, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna inhale through our nose for about 5 seconds and try to exhale through a little windpipe that we're gonna make with our lips to try to really get all that air out. Okay, so. Want all that air out, you'll feel your core tightening up. Okay, so inhale. And you might even feel some abs coming through if you release all that air. And we'll repeat another 3 times. You almost want to exhale until you have nothing left in your belly, okay? So you're just pushing all that air out. We'll do one more. Awesome. All right, very good. All right, and that pretty much does it for our facial exercises. Okay, so now we're going to start moving down to our neck, side of our neck, upper back, shoulders. Okay, so we'll start with that. So gently, we're going to look left to right. So just left to right, gently. Morning, Cherise.
Good morning. I had trouble figuring out which class.
Oh no, there's a big Wednesday on it.
Yeah, but it's all the numbers. I had the one yesterday's on there, and then I have a yoga one, but then the others there's a whole bunch.
And go up and down now.
I have the same problem. I went on
Oh, okay.
Tuesday and I forgot it was Wednesday.
Oh,
I'm all mixed up. Yeah.
yeah. But was the Wednesday there, the little post?
No, I have it's all in the courses, the numbers.
Oh,
So-
I see. Yeah,
So
if you
I had to guess.
if you change the settings, I can't change the names on it or I can't do that on my end, but if you change your the way it looks with tiles, it'll show up the little Wednesday picture.
Oh, so we can edit it ourselves?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I'll try it.
I believe you could change how it looks. You can't change I don't think you could change the name, but when it's tiles, I put for the tile for today's class, there's a picture and it just says Wednesday. For
Yeah.
Thursday, it does that.
Once
That'd
you
be-
Change the names. If you click on the 3 dots in the corner of the box, I changed all my names to the class and the day they
Oh,
are on.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Click the 3 little dots and you can change the name.
All right. So
okay.
there you
Oh.
go. All right. Yeah, I'll see if I could do that on my end and if that translates to everyone, but I'm not sure if it does. But yeah, the tiles, it does have that. So All right, so we're gonna do next circles. Just gently. This next circles. And reverse. All right, very good. All right, give me 1 second. I do want to attempt that right now, just because maybe we have some folks that are trying to get in at the moment. So let me check, and I'll share the screen as well to share with you guys what I see on my end. So see, this computer is very slow. Okay, so can you guys see that? You
Yeah.
guys see- Okay, so that's what I have on my end with the tile. So you guys not have these pictures?
No,
Oh, really? Okay.
No,
Let me-
that looks pretty though.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying to do this for you guys on your end. But yeah,
looks nice.
did you guys see these pictures here last term? Oh, really? I'm like thinking that, I'm doing this really neat for you guys and it's not doing anything. Let me check real quick, because nickname. So right here, this is where you switch, Debbie. So maybe here I could just put Wednesday and apply. Okay.
Yeah, that helps just with the day.
Yeah, so can someone check on their, I guess on their dashboard and see if maybe my change here updated yours? Or it might just be for me, I'm not sure.
Let's see.
But yeah, if one of you guys could go in. But yeah, but if you saw like Debbie mentioned, there's the 3 little dots and it's asked me to give the nickname. So I'm gonna put that for Tuesday. And you could put Tuesday at 9 if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I really thought this was gonna translate to everyone's, but I guess not. So, was someone able to check by chance?
I don't know. I can't exit. I can't minimize the live video.
yeah, that's what I don't want to go out of this thing.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I'd be exiting.
If you hit escape, maybe it'll just take you to the next window.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
All right, let me try this.
yeah. Sorry, folks. Yeah, I just wanna, no, Jacqueline, it's your first day with us. I promise you don't do this every class. We're just trying to work this out. So,
I can memorize the number. I have a lot of numbers there with all the classes, so I'm like,
yeah. Did that change for anything for you guys on your end? Or is it still showing numbers only?
No, Julio, the way I get it is I click on, once I'm in the structure, what is it? Then I go into courses
Mhm.
and it gives me a list of all the classes that it isn't until I click onto each link.
right,
So if you go to the little, where you're at the dashboard,
Dashboard.
and
Okay.
then there's the 3 dots to the far right.
Yes.
And then, so I have mine on card view.
Oh, card view.
Yeah.
Now I can see it.
Does it show
It
the
has
little,
to be card view, not list.
right? does it have the little?
It has the nice, pretty pictures of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, so if you guys
Alrighty.
can, yeah, the card view. So let's try that.
Oh,
Um,
okay, let's see.
Perfect.
Oh, I see the card view.
Yeah, so try that.
Yes, it's pretty. Thank you.
Yeah, I was trying to
There you
find some
go.
consistency.
Oh
All right.
my, that's great. So you can
Okay.
just click on that. There it is.
Yeah. So if
Yay.
you guys want to do that, yeah, I think by default it has the list view. But yeah, the card view has that, and then yeah, I just couldn't find any consistent
That helps. Thanks.
styles. But all right, cool. So let me just close this. All right, and then Miss
Thank
Wayne.
you.
Who else? Kathleen, you got it. Jacqueline, Lisa, hopefully that helps, if any. I know, like I said, I have 6 classes, so if you're enrolled in all 6 classes of mine,
Yeah.
it could be a little bit of a headache. So
That helps. Thanks.
yeah, of course. And then
I'm not computer savvy
all right, Jacqueline, looks like you're
or
good.
my brain fog.
Oh yeah, no, I just assumed
Time
that.
more-
I think I've had the card view for the last 3 years, so it didn't even cross my mind. All right, so anyway, so we're doing our neck circles. Let's go ahead and sit on our hands. So we're on our chair. So again, this is a good stretch if you have tightness on the side of your head. So sit on your left hand. Right hand comes over to your left ear and just stretch down. Yeah, so if you weren't here with us yesterday, I over the weekend I was at Glacier National Park, and yeah, very beautiful, but unfortunately, access to the park with the car is not available or accessible until from June to October. Let's switch. And of course, you know, it's May right now, so we just missed it. So we didn't get to see like the super like picturesque part of the park, which we are hoping to see. Um, but anyways, I gained 8 pounds over the weekend, and yeah, just lots of burgers and sandwiches and
Where did you put it?
um, so yeah, so
I
that was
want to
my
hide it too.
So I got here on Monday. I left at 1:57, came back at 1:66 almost, and it didn't help. I just came to a house that we had a crazy amount of Korean barbecue, just kind of like left over. So yeah, so that's kind of stretches out. So let's go ahead, grab the back side of your head, and then we're gonna lean forward. So yeah, so that's fortunately, you know, I've kind of had something like this happen where you gain a crazy amount of food over a weekend, and I wasn't too concerned. I just know that I have to like get back on my routine. And yeah, sure enough, you know, this morning I was down to 162. So yeah, so a lot of it just has to do, you know, just water weight, just getting your metabolism going again. But yeah, that was kind of a surprise to see getting on
Well,
that
don't
scale.
show Julio, and you're a guy. You guys turn it off different.
Yeah, it's
than-
not fair.
Yeah. We
Well-
have to have more fat on us for babies.
let's reach up towards the ceiling. Yeah, the craziest amount of weight I've lost was when I got braces about 10 years ago. People were asking me like, how'd you lose weight? I'm like, go get some braces. Like your mouth is gonna be so sore that you don't want to eat anything. And yeah, sure enough, yeah, I lost maybe I think 17 pounds in like the first 3 months just from yeah, eating soft foods. But yeah, and then my smile got a lot nicer. So all right, let's lean left. Very good. We're gonna work on our upper back. So for this one, we're just gonna kind of clench our fists together in front of us. Look down and then push. Hold for about 8 seconds. And relax. Arms should get a little tired, so you can just suck them in. And push out, chin down, push. Relax. And repeat. Out, down, push. All right, we're gonna do one more. All right, very good. All right, next we're gonna do our cat scratching stretch. So again, just imagine a big pull here. You got your claws. You're gonna reach from the top without lifting your hips off out of your chair. From the top all the way down to the bottom. And then tuck in. Should feel that stretch throughout your back. Keep it going. And do about 5 of those. One more. Ooh. Right. Okay. All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and then just work on our shoulders a little bit more. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna go ahead and do single arm windmills. This is part of our regular warm-up routine. Poor little Julian's getting his shots right now, so he's gonna be hurting most of the day. Reverse. So remember, classes Monday through Thursday at 9, Friday and Saturday at 8:30. So
It's Wednesday, right?
today's Wednesday, correct?
Stop.
Yeah, today's Wednesday. Feels like a Tuesday, but yeah, it's Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, a lot of popping here. Reverse. Very good. All right, we're gonna bring our elbows up. We're gonna go out. You should feel that on your upper mid back. Very good. All right. So now we're gonna start working our way down. We'll come back to the shoulders a little bit more, but we'll work our way down as well. So if you have a back rest, this is gonna be very helpful. So legs are pointed forward. We're just gonna kind of turn, have our back rest, and then just hold that back rest without moving your legs much. Just hold for about 20 seconds. Alright, we're gonna switch sides. Alright, very good. Okay, we're just gonna work on our triceps now. So palms facing the camera and just down. All right, and we're gonna do door openers next. So keep your elbow to your side and just go in and out. We're gonna switch. So left elbow in, out. Try to make sure that elbow doesn't separate. All right, very good. All right, I want you to have your wrist, your right wrist just past your knee. Okay, so just rest it on that right leg. And that wrist is collapsed. So what I want you to do is push down on that hand. And with your hand that's active, you're trying to push up, but this other hand is gonna push down. Okay, so we're working on that forearm muscles and tendons. And kind of relax. So just relieve some of that pressure and allow it to make its way all the way up. Just kind of relax it. Once you've done about 5 of those, I'm going to switch sides. So again, just same concept. Should feel that forearm tightening up. Awesome. Now we're just going to go ahead and bring each finger to the center of our hand individually. And just working on the sensory nerves. And just one finger at a time. Try to keep each finger straight. Okay, now let's bring each finger, but try to roll each knuckle into it, okay? You're kind of just making sure that each knuckle is being active. Like I mentioned, we want to make sure that we're using all of our joints in this class. All right, now let's separate our fingers away from each other. So just kind of web your fingers out. Relax. Level them out. Relax. Out. Just keep on repeating. All right, let's go at their, oh, actually, let's make a fist. Relax it. Fist. Relax. Fist. Let's go with their left hand. So each finger towards the center of the hand, keeping that finger straight. All right, now let's make each finger bring it to the center, but let's make those knuckles. All right, now let's web them out. Away from each other. Relax. Out. Relax. Out. Relax. Now let's make a fist. Open. Fist. Open. Fist. Open. Let's just make some little wrist circles. Shouldn't hurt. If they do, then just refrain from doing them. Now you could just kind of bring your knuckles up and down. Very good. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and work on our lower body now. Okay, so we're gonna go with the piriformis stretch. So we're gonna bring our right heel to our left knee. Okay, so just gonna get out here. To feel that stretch on the underside. Right, now we're gonna slightly push down on that knee. Slightly. You go ahead and bring that knee up now. Pinch the foot stretch, just run through the side. It's pretty good. gonna switch. So left heel, that right knee. And let's push down gently. Cool. Just noticed a big bruise on my knee. That's right. Forgot I ran my knee into the doorway yesterday, so that makes sense. All right, let's bring that knee up. Just feel that stretch, the underside. All right, very good. Relax. All right. So something that I do want to attempt doing for our Wednesday and our Saturday classes, especially on Saturday, since that's a component for it, it's the balance training. But what I do want to do is make sure that we work on balance, of course. So for this class, I do want to touch up a little bit on balance. So the one that we're going to do right now is just standing up from our chair, no hands. So again, we're just going to go up, stand up, and you sit back down. So let's do about 10 of those. We're just standing, we're sitting. So give me 10 of those. All right. Awesome. Okay, so next, for those of you guys that have been with me, you know what's coming. That's going to be the single leg stand up. I pulled my quad over the trip, so I'm not gonna do that too much with my right leg, but I will do it with my left one just so you guys can see. And then for you new folks, pretty much what this looks like, the easier version would be so I'm gonna do this movement with my left leg, right? So my left leg is being active right now, so I'm gonna extend my right heel up and then just use that to get up. And some of you guys are past that already, so some of you guys are just gonna have that leg elevated, come up. Okay, so you don't need that leg to be planted. So I want 8 to 10 of these on each leg. Okay. And I could do this one with my left leg right now, but I'm not even gonna bother with my right just because I pulled it. So do 8 to 10 on each leg. You could have that leg extended if you want, make it a little bit easier. Let's do 8 to 10 on each leg. Just keep that going. Right. So it's right there already. All right, very good. So yeah, so we'll touch up on some, you know, moving forward. But yeah, I just want to make sure that we do at least one of the bigger movements. All right, so let's go ahead. Now that we're back down, let's do our hip openers. Okay, so this one, kind of want to give yourself a little bit of room. So I would sit towards the front of the chair. And then I'm just gonna torso forward, knees forward. I'm gonna bring my right leg out. Okay, and I'm just gonna try to push with my hand a little bit out. Just hold that. Just keep on pushing. You should feel that stretch running to the side. After you held it there for a bit, you could try maybe moving a little bit further. You should be able to. All right, we'll switch. So we're here. And now left leg. Like I said, once you feel that stretch, it's feeling pretty comfortable, then that's where you want to push a little bit more. Should have a little bit more range of motion. Relax. All right, so now still using the chair, we're gonna recline back. We're gonna do leg extensions. So tuck in that knee towards your chest, and we're just gonna extend that knee. Give me about 10 to 12 pumps. All right, and we're gonna switch. All right. Still in that reclined position. Now we're gonna do a leg press motion. So we're gonna bring our leg in and then out. So that one feels funny for me, so I'm just gonna avoid it. Okay, so again, you're just bringing that leg in and then push. So give me about 12 on each leg. Very good. Just keep it going. Good job, folks. Right. Awesome. All right, next we're gonna go with calf raises. So just plant it down. We're just gonna heels up, down, up, down. We're gonna do 15 of these. All right, and then once you've done your 12, we're gonna bring our toes up towards the ceiling. So now we're working on that shin muscle, your anterior tibialis. So toes up, down, up, down. I'm feeling that. About 5 more. All right. Okay, next we're gonna go with our ABCs on our angles. Okay, so just trace the letters of the alphabet. So let's do one angle at a time. And we'll switch once we've done that. Okay. All right. So the next one, it's gonna be for our arches. Okay. So for our arches, you have socks on, you can remove them. If you didn't have socks on, grab a little small rag, little towel. So what I want you to do is it's my sock. Just gonna grab the sock, pick it up and drop it. And again, just that clawing motion from your toes is working on the tendons on your arch. Okay, so we want to do about 8 to 10 of those. Okay, once you've done that, we're gonna switch legs. And for me, always my left foot is weaker when it comes to this exercise. So I gotta pay attention a little bit more. Very good. All right, I'm gonna ask if you have a little golf ball or tennis ball, a canned good, can of corn, can of beans. Water bottle might be a little too soft, but yeah, so we're gonna roll out our arches right now. So you could go ahead and grab that item for me. Got a little golf ball here for myself. And so again, just gonna drop it. So I have my golf ball. I'm just gonna go ahead and just roll my arch on it back and forth. Okay, so just put your foot on it. It's gonna roll back and forth. Just keep on pressing down. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, we're gonna switch. Rolling. So this is good for your arches, especially if you walk a lot. If you walk barefoot a lot or sandals with little or no support. If you wear high heel shoes a lot, you're dressing fancy. But yeah, so And if you have walking shoes that you walk often in and you haven't replaced in a couple of years, it's probably time to replace those shoes. So, keep that in mind. Right. Awesome. Put that away. Okay, so we have a few more. So let's take a little bathroom break, a little water break, 2 minutes. Then about 50 minutes on. We'll regroup right now. Okay, I'm back in business. So, all right. So we have a couple left. So we're gonna go ahead, and if you guys could grab a pole, a broomstick, we're gonna do our shoulder stretch right now. Okay, you guys can do that. All right, so I got my long foam roller here. So if you got that item, we're gonna go ahead and just focus on the left shoulder first. So we're just gonna start bringing our left shoulder a little bit higher. We're kind of pushing that shoulder with our right arm. All right, now we're gonna go about 30 degrees forward with that shoulder, so slightly forward. Okay, now let's go 60 degrees forward. 90 degrees forward, so right in front of you. All right, now we're gonna go back on that left shoulder, so that left shoulder is coming back now. All right, now let's go on that right shoulder now. So right shoulder comes up. All right, 30 degrees. Sixty degrees. Ninety degrees. Straight forward. Bring it back. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go over our head. All right, now we're gonna go behind our back. And on our back, we're gonna go up and down. And then we're gonna go back and down. All right, awesome. Okay, we can put this away. Right, and then if you could just bring out the yoga mat and do a few stretches on the floor, then we should be good to go for today. So get your yoga mat ready. So we're gonna go ahead. Just the camera on this. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get on our fours. Okay, make sure your wrists, your hands are right below your shoulders, your knees are right below your hips. Okay, so we're gonna arch up, looking down, and suppress down, belly down. So again, cat cow. So just up, down, arch, and down. And I wanna just arch your back up and have an arch downwards. Down. All right, very good. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna arch up and then bring our glutes towards our heels. And hold that stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. Reset. Let's move up to the right. And arch up. Then bring your glutes to your heels. After you shift it to the right, you should feel this stretch on your left rib, on your left back. Reset. Now we're just gonna shuffle to our left side now. All right, once you're there, arch up. Bring your glutes back. Reset. Back. All right, very good. Now we're gonna go ahead and get down to our last stretch. So this is gonna be the book openers. So again, this one, right our side. You're just laying on your side. We're gonna tuck in your knees a little bit. You're gonna stack your hands on top of each other. So I'm resting on my left side right now. Then I'm just gonna follow my right hand with my eyes, while making sure that my legs, my feet, my arms don't move all the way back. And then just bring it back. Just keep on following my hand, okay? If your mobility on your back is pretty good, you might make it all the way and tap the floor behind you. Right, so I want you to do 8 of these on each side. Make sure you're breathing. I have one more. Right. Okay. Good. Roll over to the other side. And again, repeat. So now I'm on my right side. Making sure your legs don't leave the ground. Gonna have one more. And then, awesome. All right, here's the last one, last one. And I always say we have one more, but I always forget we get down to this position and I'm like, oh yeah, we could always do this one. So we're on our kneeled position. Let's bring our leg out and then let's turn towards it and then just lean towards it. Relax. And now we're gonna lean forward. So again, just keeping that leg there. And we're just gonna lean forward. Just catching ourselves with our hands. Rise. We're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna go here, and across, turn towards it, and lean. All right, go upright, and then just keep that leg there, and then we're just moving forward. Okay, very good. All right, ladies. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know I needed that. Sleeping on a different bed for a few nights kind of got my back super sore, and I did my first workout yesterday in about 5 days, and that didn't make things better. So yeah, so definitely was happy that we just did this session. But any questions before we head out? No questions. Okay, so hopefully you guys were able to change you know, the tiles or the list into card view. Tomorrow we meet at 9 o'clock. Let me confirm what class it is tomorrow, because there's so many. Yeah, like you guys said, there's so many names for these classes. So tomorrow is,
Thursday.
it is Thursday, and it's aerobic interval training. So I believe that's gonna be the class that it's gonna be more of like a hit style workout. So you know, where it's gonna be, yeah, I know Debbie's favorite. It's the type where we do maybe like 6 minutes nonstop of like with 20 seconds rest, and then we'll repeat that maybe about 6 to 8 different circuits. So tomorrow's a little bit more intense. Friday should be, I think, it's lower body strengthening. So that one should be a lot of leg stuff. And we'll see how Thursday and Fridays goes, because a lot of hit stuff is also a lot of leg stuff. So there's a lot of hit stuff that you can do with arms, but I tried a hit upper body workout with some clients before, and they said their arms just felt like jelly for about a week. So I want to make sure that your arms don't feel so useless for that long. So we'll make sure that we kind of just change things up. But yeah, glad we had Jacqueline, her first time with us, I believe. And then, yeah, for the rest of you guys, I'm glad to see you as well. And yeah, if you guys aren't enrolled in the class for tomorrow, and you wish to be, then I'll see you tomorrow. So any questions? Nothing. All right. Yeah, we're seeing each other more often. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9. You guys enjoy your day.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Good luck
Take
with
care.
Julian.
I know, yeah. It's gonna be a long
Uh-oh.
night. So
Maybe not.
yeah.
Give
All
him the
right.
Tylenol. Bye.
For sure. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. And then Mariah, I think you had a question. She just signed off.